Hum- Hamza said something today in his live stream that really does not seem to align with my observations. And this is like a false consensus effect also, and a nurture effect also, because he said that 99%, forget men, women, 99% of people decline over time. And the only part in my life I see that is physically, because like people get fat over time when they grow up and shit like that. And most more of when you're kids, at least here in India, you play for hours on end outside. At least we used to before smartphones became accessible or like cheap enough for most families to afford their child a phone. I remember the first time a phone came, a smartphone came in this family. It was my grandfather who bought one, and it had like a game where there was a ball and you had to have it reach to its destination, and you can draw shapes and lines and stuff for it to go. And we played it more than we. The joke in the family was that it's our phone. He just uses it for calling purposes. Yeah. Anyway, that does not seem to align with what I see, because okay, I will admit I live in a bubble. Number one, I live in a bubble, and that bubble is has a lot of what most would call high value, or a lot of highly motivated or high achieving people in it. Not because I have created this bubble or something, but I think it's mostly because I go to like a proper expensive school, and like this is like one of, I think, the fourth best. It's like one of the best schools in Mumbai, and it's really expensive. I'm doing A levels in India, which A levels in India is quite expensive, and so like most of the people here are rich. People who go to my school are rich. I the joke is that I am from Mira Road. I am from like the suburbs, from like out quote unquote outside Mumbai, because my where I live technically comes in Thane. So I am like the rowdy chapri dude in school. Uh, Apart from my brother, he's more Mira Road than I am. But even to the point that when I was buying the formals, and what I this is like my night dress. So I roam around, except for school, I roam around in my night dress, and we went to the shop, and like bunch of expensive clothes, and I'm just there like almost like a homeless guy. Like my t-shirts are 200, my pants are 500, 700. Like my whole outfit costs less than one pant or t-shirt there, and my mother just goes, "You look homeless, and you speak English like a foreigner." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what happens when you go to an international school." But so you see my tendencies to go on side tangents. But so that really hit me, because it's like, oh, that may not be 99% of people, but that a lot of people do decline over time. And like a lot of like especially while you're studying, and I'm 17 right now, so over time here you grow, like you learn to study, and you learn to study and if you are going to the gym, you grow larger, and you gain more muscle, and you have the teenage glow up. You become a man from a boy, or a woman from a girl. And most of us are learning, like we learn more stuff. You learn more as you get older in the education system. So a year ago, I did not know. I knew what supply and demand was, but I did not know a martial learner for example, condition, for example. It's like, oh, okay, like that happens. Why am I going in this video? I don't know. I'm just here to rant. 99% of people decline over time. And that's what I keep telling Arya, to not like distract. You cannot get distracted by women and stuff, because he has this incredible talent for, not, I won't say talent, he has this incredible skill of filmmaking that can get him places, and he does not work. His work ethic is questionable. It's like, bro, just, I've seen what you can do when you lock yourself in your room. When your father locks you in the house for 2 days, you come with two massive masterpieces, like paintings. Just lock yourself for the next 6 months, bro. Like, you get to the US, you get where you want to go, you get into Hollywood. Just finish writing the essay, what is it called? The the US essay, what is it? The Common App essay, the statement of purpose, whatever it is. 99% of people decline over time. It also goes with the first man concept of the male. I don't know what it is. It's basically like a division where, because you're on self improvement and stuff, you go like this. Most people go like this. So there's a massive divide. The great male filter, is it? But after 27, it's very easy to stand out because most people are shit. Depends on the environment also you set up in. Because I go in such a school, most of the people are very high functioning and type A. Yeah. My thoughts on a sentence that Hamza said. Yeah. Bye bye.